Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another edition of Hear Me Out, and in today's video, yeah, I was sitting down thinking about this and I'm like, fam, and then I just, like, right before I started recording this video, then another idea hit me with a open world version of Gran Turismo, alright? Now, hear me out on this, because I personally think that this will work. Like, if Sony is trying to figure out, like, well, what could we possibly do for the next Gran Turismo video game? We don't want to come out with a Gran Turismo 8, and then it's just pretty much another Gran Turismo 7. I know Sport was pretty good. Gran Turismo Sport, I do play a lot of that. I actually was like going on a hunt trying to find that game just so I can play it, because I was playing a lot of 7 at some point in time. So, but nah, anyways, but no, overall though, it's like, I know there has to be like that thought process of what could the next Gran Turismo game be about, alright? Now, hear me out. This is what it should be called: Gran Turismo World. Now, they could go about doing it where it's like the game when it originally releases, then it's just one map, and then as the time goes on, they just add like different maps and things. And then that could just be the game right then and there. Like, yeah, just calling it Gran Turismo World. But I think that would be like the final Gran Turismo. Well, it can't be the final Gran Turismo game, but I feel like that it would keep them from having to meet like this deadline of like, okay, let's release a game this year, let's release a game that year, let's release, versus with, if they were to do a Gran Turismo World, I think it would be dope where they have it where it's like the like just iconic tracks that they have throughout the game. Just make like a open world version of those tracks. So for an example, and I was thinking like that could be the first place that they started off in is Japan, because they got that Tokyo Expressway, I think that's the name of that track. But yeah, overall though, it's like they can like, come up with their own version of Japan, or I guess try to like copy it down like, exactly how Japan looks, and then have it in the game. But I don't know, I guess maybe to eliminate any sort of because I feel like that there might be some games out there. Well, no, I don't think there ain't no games out. No, actually, Microsoft Flight Simulator, but that's a flying game. I'm like, no, that's different from what I'm overall thinking about right now. But no, overall though, they should have it where it's like, okay, Japan is like the first map. And then, yeah, it's just this big old giant open world version of Japan. I mean, it ain't gotta be like an extremely huge, like it's gonna take you hours to explore. But maybe they should have it where it's like, it'll take you hours to find all the different Easter eggs that are like surrounding the game and stuff. So, yeah, they could just have it where it's like your character, or yeah, you just driving around finding all these different Easter eggs, doing, like, yeah, just like missions on, like, either could be finding parts, Easter eggs. What else could they possibly do? Delivery missions, what else? So then, of course, racing. I feel like that's something where it's like, I didn't even need to say it, but yeah, I feel like I needed to, but I don't need to. But yeah, obviously have racing. Imagine they came out with a Gran Turismo game with no racing. It's just a bunch of different things you could do inside of a car. I mean, if they want to challenge themselves in doing that, they very well could do that too. But anyways, but yeah, it's like they could do it like that, where it's like, yeah, they have it where Japan is the first map. And then, maybe then there's like a DLC where it's like Germany along with some German cars. Maybe not all of the United States. I feel like that would be kind of, well, then on top of that, you already got the crew simulating their version of the United States. So maybe have it where it's like maybe like major cities, or like a major city in each area and stuff. So yeah, like so it could be Tokyo for Japan, and then I don't really know too much about Germany, but whatever their major city is out there, then that. And then maybe, yeah, I'm trying to think for what could, like, yeah, just like the major cities in the United States where it has like popular tracks, but you just kind of got like some open world areas and stuff around it and things. So yeah, they could very well do that, and then just have like some other extra things to do in the game besides just racing. So yeah, like I said, like doing delivery missions, street racing, you know, let's see some other, and I know like they always be having like those car meetups in the middle of the night. That's something that's like really popular out here in Washington State. But yeah, they have it where it's all like, oh, see who can like do the most amount of donuts or something, you know. What are some other things? But yeah, it's like it's a like professional, like, yeah, it has like, it's like, so it's a mixture. It could be a mixture of like professional racing, so yeah, your character has to like go to a drag racing event or an actual racing event, and he has to like, you know, yeah, do all these like side things to get upgrades for his cars before he makes it to the main event and things. And so yeah, they can have it where it's something along those lines. I actually think, you know what, just, yeah, even that right there where it's all like, you know, in order to do like the next major race, so they have it where it's like there's the drag racing, and then there's excuse me, then there's the like normal racing, and then yeah, let's say there's like, and I'm telling you, they should have like all forms of racing in the game too. So yeah, let's say there's all like, you know, a Formula One guy calls you up and he's all like, hey, there's a driver that's currently out right now, and you know, nobody's not gonna be able to tell with your suit on and stuff, but can you think you can cover for us? You know, we know that you're one of the best racers in the world. So it doesn't, I mean, it could be stuff like that. It could be like a story and things, but I just know that an open world Gran Turismo game would hit, because you guys already got the physics down when it comes to driving. Yeah, the mechanics, the driving mechanics, you guys, not physics, but yeah, the driving mechanics, you guys already got that down. I would say that with Gran Turismo Sport and 7, the last two Gran Turismo games, when it comes down to like the driving mechanics, like, yeah, I've reached my challenges with the game at times, had my rage quit moments and things, but I can say that Gran Turismo is honestly one of the, in like modern time, I had to say, yeah, it's like one of the greatest racing games I played. Like, I didn't play a lot of different racing games throughout my life, but I had to say in modern times, yeah, Gran Turismo Sport and 7 they're really good games, you know. And I'm still trying to get through Sport, and then yeah, there's still some things I gotta do in 7, but I just know for a fact that an open world Gran Turismo game, I think it would be good. So, you know, I'm just saying, Sony, if you guys are looking for a new idea, that's your idea right there. An open world Gran Turismo game where it's like, it's just, yeah, it's the like real life, like, yeah, just, you know, real life sim where it's like, you know, it's yeah, it's just you're pretty much like a street racer, and then, you know, you're a professional racer, but it's realistic, and they all know silly stuff and things, you know. It's like on like, it's like, so like as realistic as it can be. So I imagine that, you know, like whoever it is that's behind Gran Turismo, it's like, yeah, they make sure of it, that if they were to do it, then yeah, it's gonna be like the most authentic street racing / professional racing game out there and stuff. So yeah, I'm like, but I'm all for it. You know, I definitely will be, you know, I will promote it as much as I can, play it as much as I can, you know, sure, try playing it as much as I did Gran Turismo Sport and 7. But yeah, I'm all for it. Let's make it happen. You know, let's see a Gran Turismo, and the thing is this, I just know that with the people behind Gran Turismo, because I'm like, you guys already have it down with what you got going on with like this, like with this style of racing, like just pretty much what Gran Turismo has always been. I just know that if they were to do an open world, like, and take your time on it, obviously, you know, it ain't gotta be like something where it's rushed. But yeah, obviously, you know, take your time on it and stuff. But I just know that they're, with what you guys have with racing, I think that it definitely would put other like racing games, like, you know, it'll kind of like, you know, get them a little worried. It's like, dang, bro, they just drop a open world racing game that good where you do all these different things, got all these different areas you can go to, games receiving, whether, and it's because that's one thing I've always noticed with Gran Turismo, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe I just gotta check, because I'm trying to think, like, let me look that up real quick. I don't know why every time when I move my mouse now, it makes this noise on my PC. But anyways, does the game even have any DLCs? Because I'm like, that's one thing that I've never noticed with I noticed with Gran Turismo, is that they don't have no DLCs. I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, I just think that that's downloadable content. Do they have Gran Turismo 5, 6, Sport, 7? Yeah, it's been a part of updates. So that's why I'm like, yeah, that to me, I'm like, that like just seeing things like that, I'm like, yeah, bro, you guys got it down when it comes down to racing games. I'm like, if not that, then yeah, release a Gran Turismo 7 on or just a Gran Turismo game on PC, but I think yeah, maybe either yeah, open world Gran Turismo or release a Gran Turismo 7 on PC. I don't know. I feel like it would be decent on there and things. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like that it's one of those things where I'm like, like playing games on PC nowadays, it just seems like that. Like if it's a game that's originally meant for console and then it just gets transferred over to PC, I really don't even be asking for it anymore because I'm like, at times you play games and then it's kind of buggy and glitchy. And I wouldn't want that with Gran Turismo 7, so that's why I'm like, yeah, do a open world Gran Turismo. I think that would sell. All right, so but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.